a lot of people term wrestling as fake, something which is scripted. So what do you have to say to that?
If you're a good wrestler, successful wrestler, like one of the top wrestlers, it's not fake. It's not scripted. It is predetermined. In other words, we both know who the winner is going to be.
Okay.
But to say that it's fake is a slap in the face to every pro wrestler, because I was an Olympic gold medalist in amateur wrestling.
Okay.
Pro wrestling is the most brutal form of athletics I've ever done. I was an All-American football player. I was obviously a world and Olympic gold medalist, world champion wrestler. But pro wrestling is the toughest thing I've ever done.
Right.
And
but how does that happen when you know that who the winner is going to be?
Because what we learn in pro wrestling, you have to remember, pro wrestling, first and foremost, is about safety. The reason the safety is the first thing is because it's so dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Because in that ring, we wrestle on wood like this. Feel this. Imagine getting slammed on this, okay? So we have to learn how to, we call it get slammed or bump. And a lot of the stunts, we call moves or stunts. Let's say, if you want to say wrestling's fake, we'll call it stunts. Wrestlers are basically stuntmen.
Stuntmen.
Hollywood stuntmen, yes. Except we're able to do it in a ring, and we're able to tell a story psychologically by our wrestling moves. So imagine how dangerous Hollywood stunts are. We do that every night. So that's why there's so many injuries in pro wrestling. We are stuntmen.
So how much of a toll does it take on your health? Because you are almost right now.
Yeah, I'm 45 today.
Happy birthday,
yeah, thanks.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I've had more injuries in 12 years of pro wrestling than I had in 22 years of amateur wrestling. I broke my neck 4 times, broken arms, broken legs. Nothing has been tougher than pro wrestling. So when a lot of people say it's fake, I feel that's very insulting, even to me, who's an Olympic gold medalist. I know how hard it is. I know what I put my body through. I know when I'm 60 years old, I'm gonna have to be probably in a wheelchair. Why is that? Because of pro wrestling. So when you call it fake or scripted, yeah, we do have some things planned out, but for the most part, we call it on the fly while we're in there, and the stunts that we do are not fake.
And okay, let's go to something really interesting now. You had beaten The Rock and purchased the title and all. So how difficult was it to overpower someone like The Rock?
Oh boy, Dwayne The Rock is one of the most athletic wrestlers I've ever wrestled. I beat him very, very early in my career. I just started 10 months prior.
I actually remember that match.
Yeah, that was at No Mercy pay-per-view. I had the honor to wrestle The Rock quite a few times. Same with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Undertaker and Triple H.
Who was the toughest to overpower?
Triple H or Undertaker. Okay. I think those two are.
Why is that so?
They're very physical. They're actually really tough guys outside the ring. So they're not just tough guys in the ring. They're tough guys.
Very strong to be physically strong.
Yeah. Even if you met them outside on the street, be afraid. Yeah, they're tough. They're tough guys. So because of that and the respect I had for them, I'd say they're the 2 toughest.
And you have been an Olympic medal winner, and then you shifted to WWF. So why this sudden shift to WWF from there? Because you could have had an Olympic career only, right?
Yeah, I could have continued, but I wanted to do something in the entertainment industry.
All right.
And what better way than to be an entertainer and also use my athleticism? Pro wrestling was a great fit for me.
Any particular anecdote or incident from that invasion 2001, Stone Cold Steve Austin? Anything would you like to share? Something which still, reminds you almost once or twice in a week, which you cannot forget? wrestlers like Steve Austin or anything?
Yeah, Steve and I we had great chemistry, and we had a lot of stuff that went on that, we both did each other wrong many times. But ultimately, I would say he was one of the best overall wrestlers I've ever wrestled in my life. He was better than anybody in the ring, and not just his character and not just the way he could talk on the microphone. It was his ability in the ring. He was probably the most complete wrestler I've ever wrestled.
Any particular funny incident regarding or something dangerous, both extremes I wanted to know, which you think could not have happened also? It could have been avoided.
Well, there was a pay-per-view at SummerSlam where I wrestled Triple H and The Rock in a triple threat match. And at the beginning of the match, Triple H put me through a table, and I don't remember. I got a concussion. I finished the match, and I don't remember it. But I guess the match I remember most is the one I don't remember at all, which happens to be that triple threat match. That just goes to show you how dangerous it is what we do. I don't know what happened, but my head hit the concrete, and I woke up 4 hours later in a hospital, and I don't remember anything. That right there, in a nutshell, will explain to you what pro wrestling is all about.
And did acting happen because you wanted to do something in the entertainment industry as well?
Yeah, I always wanted to be an actor from when I was a little kid.
Okay.
I didn't pursue it because when I grew up, if you were an actor, you got beat up.
You got to be?
You got beat up. People beat you up. You were sissy.
Yeah. You hated the fact someone beating you up, didn't you?
Right. I wanted to be the tough guy. I wanted to be the good athlete.
Yeah.
So I went athletics instead of acting when I wanted to go acting. So when I want to go to the Olympics, I said, how can I be an actor? What's the best way for me to do it? And the best way was to get into pro wrestling.
Right.
And then from pro wrestling, go. Yeah.
And did you listen to a lot of metal, which made you pose for a cover for a metal band's album? Emerald? What was that?
Metal?
Yeah.
What do you mean metal? Metal bands?
Yeah. Some album cover you posed for, if I'm not wrong.
Oh. Emura.
Yeah.
Emura, yeah. It was cool. They were fans of mine, and
then mutual respect.
Yeah. Then I heard their sound, and I liked it. And before I knew it, I did 2 of their albums. It was pretty cool.
And which one hurts the most, the ankle lock or?
The ankle lock hurts the most.
And the other one was the sharpshooter, right?
No, sharpshooter. That's not mine. That's Bret Hart.
Yeah.
The angle slam or the ankle lock. Yeah, I would say the ankle lock. And my other finish move is the angle slam.
Yeah. So ankle lock hurts the most.
Yes, because I'm very nasty with it.
And who do you think are the greatest ever wrestling stars?
The best ever, me personally, who I've been in there with.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, number 1. Triple H, number 2.
Yeah.
And I would say AJ Styles, number 3. If you know who AJ is.
Yeah.
He's really good. Really good. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.